Have you ever doubted something and you're like, yeah, I hear people talking about that, but then you experience it and you're like, okay, I'm a believer. I'm in. I'm all in on this. That's where I'm at with total solar eclipses. Back in 2017, I met a guy here locally. His name is Dr. Gordon Telepin. He's a surgeon, and he just told me, he's like, dude, you're gonna fall in love with eclipses. And I was like, maybe, I don't know. I've heard they're cool. And then I just went all in. I was like, okay, I trust this guy. What's the worst that can happen? I look like an idiot on the internet to millions of people. So I did it. I went out to Wyoming in 2017. I saw a total solar eclipse for the first time, and it melted my brain. I did not understand what I was seeing. In fact, all the stuff I had prepared to do, I just forgot how to do it. It was amazing.
That is crazy.
Take your glasses off.
Take your glasses off!
That is bizarre. Stars.
Oh wait,
It's overhead sunset.
And I want you to experience that as well. I was at a gathering the other night with a bunch of friends, and someone walks up to me and they're like, hey, Destin, this eclipse thing, right? Do I really need to do this? And my answer is yes, you must. Because once you see it...
It was one of the most amazing and emotional experiences I've ever had, other than seeing my own children being born. I still talk about it to this day. Well, like I am now. Just, it changed my whole perception. It made me really want to see more of things like that. And the fact that it happens on the earth for free, and you can just go see it, it's amazing.
As soon as it started getting darker, you could hear the insects changing. So there were all these cicadas that were calling, and then as the eclipse started happening, the cicada sound faded out and the cricket sound faded in, and then it went in the reverse. And that blew my mind. I wasn't expecting that.
I've only seen a total solar eclipse once in my life, and it was awesome in the literal meaning of the term, awe. Awful, like scary, like terrifying. Because of the immensities of the astronomical bodies involved, I felt so tiny. And that morning when I woke up knowing that it was going to happen in just a matter of hours, I became very scared. I don't know exactly why, but I think it had something to do with knowing that it was such a big event involving such big things that were so vital to our lives, and also that I could not stop it. It was inevitable. It was going to happen. I could not push a pause button and make it wait for when I was ready. I loved it.
2024, this is your biggest opportunity if you live in the United States or in northern parts of Mexico to see a total solar eclipse, and I don't want you to miss it because I love you and I want you to love eclipses. That's where I'm at. The actual moment is called totality. That's when the disk of the moon obscures or occludes the disk of the sun, and all kinds of things happen right then in that moment, and it's the only time you can see it. Like, you can see the mountains of the moon along the perimeter of the sun because you can see the jagged edges. That's called Bailey's beads. You can see what's called a diamond ring, the ejecta around the sun. You can see the corona. It's awesome. And you can only see it if you are right there in the path of totality. You have to physically be on this strip of land that goes all the way across the country. If you're 5 miles outside of that land, it doesn't work. The math doesn't work out so that you can see the total solar eclipse.